Hey, just something I discovered last night. This is kind of interesting. When we got stranded out in Wenatchee, it was only because I decided to pull over for a cigarette break, right? And come to find out, Kathy's boot was covered in oil. The bike had no oil in it. And in trying to understand like how close we were to having that bike seized, I asked the mechanic about it. Like, how close were we to that bike? And all he really could say was that, well, hopefully you would have checked that, you would have seen that oil light. You'd have noticed that oil light coming on. And then driving around afterwards, my helmet, the way that it's fixed, I don't really see it. I have to look down. I wouldn't have really noticed that little light coming on. So I'm glad that I pulled over when I did. But we went from here up to Kingston, which is about a 45, 50-minute drive. We caught the Kingston ferry over to Edmonds, and then from Edmonds out to Cove's Corner, where we broke down at, was about a 2-hour and 15-minute drive. So it was about 3 hours altogether. We pulled over probably 3 different times by that point, and we just saw this last night, and I wanted to show it to you. Here's the footage from when I pulled over. And there's the oil light. There it is.
This guy's nice, isn't it? Right in the sun, meadowy.
The oil light had just come on, so we I don't know if I would have seen it or not. I'm thinking the chances are probably pretty low. I would have, and then just trying to figure out like what the probability is of after driving 3 hours, we happened to pull over right when that thing was lighting up, and we reviewed the footage. That's the first time it started to light up. So we just got really lucky, just kind of strangely so, but so that was kind of interesting. All right.